What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the coffee / tea break series, where we just chill out, catch up, that kind of good stuff. And I know this isn't live, and I've done live shows in the past, and I'm wondering, I might get back to that in the future. I don't know how long it'll take, but thinking of some live streams in the future again. That'd be good. That'd be nice, because at least I don't have to be sat in a particular area here to get good internet coverage. So I can just do a live stream, whenever, basically. So that's good. That's good. Whether I would need any more equipment for that, like a better camera for the laptop, whatever, I don't know, or audio, I don't know, I haven't looked into it yet, but worst comes to the worst, you can always do it on your phone, can't you? It does a pretty decent job these days. Right, so yeah, builder's tea today, good old English. Yeah, so it's good today. I got some models out, and they're sort of on my display board right now. It gives me a chance to see what needs doing, what I've done. I've actually got more unpainted than painted, which is odd. Necrons I'm talking about. You'll either have seen already, or there will be a video coming out soon in the near future about my Necrons. Basically, I was looking through them. I was looking through White Dwarf this morning, actually. Got inspired by Necrons again, yay. To be a good main bad guy force. I know bad guy, good guy is kind of a grey area, particularly in Warhammer 40,000. Are there any good guys? Are there any bad guys? Are any of them? They've each got their own agendas, haven't they? All the different factions and races and that. But yeah, I suppose from their own unique perspectives, they are the good guys, all of them. Anyway, so I thought I'll have Necrons to be able to throw down on a small table here. I mean, I could set up a big table here, but it just needs a lot of moving stuff around. I can't be bothered right now because of moving all the stuff around. Still a few bits and pieces hanging around, but oh my word, are we getting there? Hell yeah, we're getting there. Our recent wardrobe purchase from what are they called, IKEA, huge success. That's a beautiful wardrobe, and a chair bed for whoever comes up to stay, and a guest bed, as it were, which converts into a chair rather nicely too. So that's all done, that's all ready, raring to go. Brilliant stuff. We're now in the position to be able to host guests overnight if need be. That's good. That's a good feeling. I have to go back down to Plymouth, not next week, but the week after, at the time of recording, because I've got to go in for the day, and it means I've got to get up super mega early. My only worry is I'm not concerned about getting up early. Yes, it's a bit of a ball ache, but I can do that if I'm feeling okay. I can do that. But it's parking. That's my concern. I'm gonna have to converse with a work colleague, seeing if I can park outside their place for the day. Yeah, it's got that to do, but you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, but that's what's going on with me right now. I'm thinking about parking arrangements. Whereas here, working from home, beautiful, no worries about parking whatsoever. Oh dear, lots of yawns going on. What else is going on with me right now? I haven't been able to get out lately as much as I would like to, because of lots of work to do. Work's been taking up a lot of time. And what else? Oh, it's March now, isn't it? So March birthday P&Q will be coming up. So get some questions, and I'll do a proper announcement later on. But if this goes out beforehand, please get some questions in. That'd be good. and then I can go through that and do my usual P&Q stuff, which is awesome. I love doing them. The old Q&As, the days of old. I like to keep that that tradition alive, if you will, the Q&A tradition, because it started off, a long time ago with people. Everybody was doing them, weren't they? Q&As for this, that, and everything else, and then they died a death. Nobody was, but all through it, I've always. I mean, I used to do them weekly, and there was a time where doing them was my favourite type of video to do. It was, and I'd get my questions. I'd be really into it. I used to get some awesome questions from you guys. I really did, and I used to look forward every week to be able to do it. Then started dying off. I mean, you get to when you start your channel, it starts to grow, and then you get like views, and then depending on what the type of channel it is, and in my case, I'm in the niche of doing lots of different things. I've got my hands or my fingers in lots of different pies, so I don't specialise like some of you do. And those of you that do specialise, like stick to one particular game only, or one type of game only, my hat's off to you. And some of you get really, really, really specialised, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it, but that's brilliant. That is awesome. But I just can't bring myself to stick to one thing. I'm a hobby butterfly. I like the eclectic mixture of different hobbies of nerdiness I indulge in, because that's me. That's part of who I am. That's my thing. And so you get a load of subscribers, and then but some of them only are there for this thing, some of them are only there for that thing, some of them are only there for the other, so little niches here and there. I suppose that's why I like the paint-alongs as well, because that can encompass a lot of different games, can't it? I mean, tabletop, a miniature game, it could be anything. So painting that, awesome. Warhammer stuff does seem to get the most views, or if you pick a really cool, good historical game or set of miniatures, I've noticed, or rulebook even, I've noticed in the past I've done things like Black Powder and things like that, and that has got a lot of views. Even my Congo stuff got quite a few views, and I love that game, by the way. I haven't played that in so long, but what a great game that is. I must see, I've got so much stuff I want to do, and not enough time to be able to do it. If only I was retired now, I still wouldn't have enough time to fit everything in that I want to do. I'd have to if I was retired now, right? If I'd never had to work again, I would have to schedule different days for different things just to get it all done. And that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm gonna have some more tea now. Oh, my daughter's up this weekend, so after this video, I'm probably gonna call it quits for hobby today. Get on downstairs and spend some time with my family, because awesomeness. Family is awesome. I did have a message for some of you guys. Some of you I know, in particular, some of you more than others, are struggling to get hobby done or find any motivation or willpower. Some of you are feeling burnt out right now, and like I say, some of you more than others. Some of you are struggling with it a bit, I think. My only advice to you is just relax, let it wash over you like a wave. Don't worry about it. It will come back, and it'll be there when you're ready. It's like a loyal companion. It'll just be there, and so don't worry about it. It's a bit like when I get a bout of fatigue, I've got to let it wash over me like a wave and just go. Don't try and fight it. Like if you're burnt out and you feel like you want to be doing some hobby, you just don't feel like it, but you're trying to motivate yourself. I should be doing something. It's my only it's my only day off. I must get something done. I'm gonna do it, and you don't enjoy it because you're not really into it. Your heart's not into it. Just do it when you want to do it. Do what you want to do when you want to do it. I say this in my other channel more, but live for the moment. Really, guys. It's just enjoy what you want to do. It's like painting, right? If I've got stuff on my desk and say, like for instance, I'm painting this like Frankenstein's monster bust thing here. You can see him there. I only just started. I start painting him, and then I think, oh, I've got my other miniatures, and I really want to do this, and I've only got like the weekend to get any filming done of it. If I want to do that, what do I want to do more? I've got to get this done. But I haven't. Put him to one side. Put him away. I found that if you've got loads of different miniatures out, pack them all away. Just get them out one at a time. This move has been good for that, actually, because everything got packed away, didn't it? The whole lot, the whole, kit and caboodle, the whole shebang got packed away. Now I'm unpacking stuff. I might paint that for a bit. Do a little bit of that. Pack it away again if you want. I've got some stuff out here because I've been working on stuff for videos lately. And I've got some stuff out over on the other side on my display bench, my Necrons that I was looking through. Because I thought I had more Necrons than I had, but that's not a bad little army I've got there of Necrons. It will do for skirmishes. I might need one or two more units, different things, but for the most part, that's good enough, I think. It was obviously good enough for me to recreate the Fate of Fayoum episode 1 campaign game that Mini Wargaming did years ago. It was their first narrative battle report, actually, that they ever did, when Steve wasn't even a member of their staff at the time. And I recreated it. If I remember, I'll put a link in. I talk about it in another video, and I said there, if I remember, I'll put a link up where I talk about my thoughts on it. I recreated that first battle, the Fate of Fayoum, as accurately as I could. The footprints of all the terrain as much as I could, and the layout. I played through the game almost identical to how they did, using a different edition of rules. I can't remember if they were using. I think they might have been using 6th edition at the time, or it might have been their last game of 6 or something like that. I was either using 7th or 8th. I can't remember which. I'm sure it says in the video. And my thoughts on it. I think it was quite different, the outcome. I know you can't odds dice rolls and things like that, but I can't remember what happened. It was years ago now. Whether the reanimation protocols were different for the Necrons back then. I don't remember. There might have been a change. Something's telling me there might have been a change with that at the time. I can't remember. You'll have to go and watch the video to find out. But yeah, that was super interesting. That was done in my old studio, by the way, the one I had purpose built for it, and yeah, it was super fun. But I'm looking for. I can't wait to get my teeth into some stuff now. What I've got to do is be patient and think, right, I can't do it all at once. And there's another problem you might have when you're feeling burnt out. You can't do it all at once. Just do one thing. Pick one thing. Yeah, for a long time I couldn't do any hobby. All I could do, I couldn't even pick up a White Dwarf and read it. So, but what I could do, because I love YouTube, sit in bed of a night, watch some YouTube channel videos on what you guys have been up to. Keeps me into it, keeps my head in the game. By the way, if Jamjar34 is watching, good to see you making those videos. Excellent, my man. Always appreciate more videos from yourself. Awesome. Keep them coming. And anybody else that has had a bit of a little hiatus, shall we say? I know life gets in the way, work and whatever else. I know only too well work gets in the way, and it's made me. I'm so glad I don't have a physical job. I don't think I would have coped. Even my mentally taxing job has made me tired lately, just so tired. And I know you finish work, you might get through something to eat for the evening and then fall asleep in the chair, wake up, get yourself to bed, wake up in the morning, go to work again, or get set up for work again, repeat and rinse, you know. So it feels like you're on a loop. But just cherish the moments away. Sometimes, I remember in the past, in my old studio, and there were times I was just too poorly to do anything, pick up a paintbrush, hold a model, anything. I would just sit in amongst my stuff, like I am here now, surrounded by it, and just absorb it. I just think, oh, I love my hobby, I love stuff. And I would just think about things. I would look at something, I would look at a game or a book and think, oh, I might try that soon, you know, or whatever. Don't put time limits or time, don't set times for yourself. Don't say to yourself, if you're burnt out, don't say, all right, next Saturday I'm definitely going to be going through some Call of Cthulhu or something like that, or I'm definitely going to look at some Dungeons and Dragons, or I'm definitely going to get some Warhammer 40k in, or whatever. Don't do that. Just see what happens. It's a bit more tea. I don't want to ramble on too long on this one because I don't want these to be too long. I'm nearly there now. The weather's not that great here at the moment. That said, and I'm not just making this up, it is better than it would have been had I still been in Plymouth, because Plymouth, if it rains here, it rains. Rains in Plymouth, it's torrential. It's like the monsoons, you know. It's like and where we used to live, high up, very high up, windy as well. Used to blow the rain into your face, and that, you know, it's just awful. House used to take a real battering with the weather there. That's why it always needed stuff done. That's why it needed taking care of all the time, constantly. We're nice and shielded here, which is good, and I like that. Kind of in the middle of a little sort of community of homes, and that's good. So kind of protected from the weather to some degree, and I like that, and that's good. It's also beautiful not to have a big huge lawn to worry about getting cut like I used to back in Plymouth. I used to think, oh, the grass needs doing, it's just so long, and you got to watch it because you get the grass snakes just find their way into your garden if you've got long grass, and that you got to be wary with cats and dogs and things, because they attack them, and they pick up all sorts of ailments, shall we say. So yeah, I don't miss that at all. No driveway to worry about now, so that's awesome. Can't believe we winded our driveway. Oh man, that was backbreaking. just gave me a memory of it then. Right, let's have the rest of this tea. That's better. Right, okay, so thank you ever so much for watching, guys. If do me a real huge favour, give me a like on the video. It just click on the like thing. It doesn't cost you anything, and really helps me big time, more than you can imagine, because it helps the YouTube algorithm decide on, you know, the more likes you get on a video, the more likely it is to recommend it to people, and doing that just gets your name as a channel out there, and over time you can grow. Good stuff. All because you wonderful people click the like button. Excellent. So subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see some hobby stuff. I love doing paint-alongs. That is cool. And yeah, I'll see you. I cover lots of games if you're new. I cover all sorts: board games, tabletop games, role-playing games, you know, miniatures. Love it. From Warhammer to Monopoly. I do it all, you know. So I've even got into video games recently, back into video games recently, because I used to when I was younger. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stop myself from rambling. I will catch you on another video. Remember, all brushes lead to war, my friends, and I will see you. Bye for now. Bye bye.